Dear student, today we start cube root of unity. Unity means 1. Let x is a cube root of unity, and that is x is equal to 1 inside the square root sign and index is 3. This index 3 represent cube. Now to remove this cube root, cubing both sides. Taking cube both sides, so cube of x and cube of 1 inside the radical sign with index 3 whole power 3. Radical sign with index 3 and 3 are cancelled. So x cube is equal to 1. Now shift this one to the left hand side. So this is equal to x cube minus 1 is equal to 0. Now factorizing. This is the cube of x and 1 is the cube of 1. By formula, x minus 1, square of the first term with opposite sign, product of the both term and the second term square. Now, x minus 1 is equal to 0, which is equal to x is equal to 1. This is the first root. Now, x square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. General quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1 and c is equal to 1 like this. Quadratic formula is x is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac inside the square root divided by 2a. Putting the value of a, b, c and simplifying. So this is equal to x minus 1 plus minus inside the square root 1 minus 4 divided by 2. Now 1 minus 4 is equal to minus 3. Now minus 3, this is equal to 3 into minus 1 and minus 1 is always equal to iota square. So taking square root which is equal to x is equal to minus plus minus 3 square root. Square and square root are cancelled which is equal to iota divided by 2. So the next two roots are minus 1 plus 3 square root iota divided by 2 minus 1 minus 3 square root divided by 2 iota. Hence the roots are 1, this and this. These are the cube roots. Now 1 as it is, this value represent omega and this value represent omega square because omega is equal to this and omega square is equal to this. Now properties of the cube root. Remember students, sum of the cube roots of unity is always equal to 0. That is 1 plus omega square, this is always equal to 0. From this property we can also write 1 plus omega is equal to minus omega square, 1 plus omega square is equal to minus omega and omega plus omega square is equal to minus 1. Remember that the second property is the product of the cube roots of unity is always equal to 1. If we multiply these three cube roots, then the answer is equal to omega cube is equal to 1 like this. 1 into omega square is equal to 1. Omega cube is equal to 1. Each complex cube root of unity is the reciprocal of the other like this. Omega is equal to 1 over omega square and omega square is equal to 1 over omega. Now exercise 2.2 question number 1 is given. Find the cube roots of the following number. The first number is minus 1. Solution. Let x minus 1 in cube root. Taking cube both sides. So this is equal to this. X cube is equal to 1 minus 1 cube root whole power 3. Cube root and cube are cancelled. X cube. Now shift this one to the other side which is equal to x cube plus 1 is equal to 0. Now factorizing, this is the cube of x and this is the cube of 1. So x plus 1 is equal to x square, product square of the first term with opposite sign, product of the both term and then square of the second term according to the formula. Now x plus 1 is equal to 0, so shift this one to the other side. So this implies x is equal to minus 1, and x square minus x plus 1 is equal to 0. Quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 1, and c is equal to plus 1, like this. A is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 1, and c is equal to 1. This is the quadratic formula, putting the value of small a, b, c like this. Now simplification, minus into minus plus 1, 1 square is equal to 1, 4 1s are 4, and 4 1s are 4 is equal to this. Now the next step is x is equal to 1 plus minus minus 3 inside the square root divided by 2. This minus 3 is equal to 3 into minus 1, and this minus 1 is equal to iota square. Now taking square root, which is equal to 3 square root and iota divided by 2. So the roots are minus 1, 1 plus 3 square root iota divided by 2, 1 minus 3 square root iota divided by 2. Now part number second is 8. Solution, let x is equal to 8 with cube root. Now to remove the cube root, taking cube both sides, cube and cube root are cancelled. X cube is equal to 8. Now shift this 8 to the left hand side, so this is equal to x cube minus 8 is equal to 0. This is the cube of x and this is the cube of 2. By formula, x minus 2, square of the x, which is equal to x square, opposite sign, plus product of both, which is equal to 2x, and square of the second term, which is equal to 4, is equal to 0. Now x minus 2 is equal to 0, so x is equal to 2. This is the first root. X square plus 2x plus 4 is equal to 0, general quadratic equation. Comparing these two equations, we get a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, and c is equal to 4. Now quadratic formula is x is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac inside the square root divided by 2a, putting the value of a, b, c like this. Simplification, 2 square is equal to 4, 4 1s are 4, and 4 4s are 16. Now 16 minus 4 minus 16, which is equal to minus 12, and this minus 12 is equal to 12 into minus 1, and this minus 1 is equal to iota square. Now factorizing this 12, 2 into 2 into 3. So this is equal to x is equal to minus 2 plus minus 2 inside the square root 3 iota divided by 2. Taking 2 common, 2 cancel with 2. So x is equal to minus plus minus 3 square root iota. Hence the roots are 2 minus plus 3 square root iota minus 1 minus 3 square root iota. The part number third is minus 27. Let x is equal to minus 27 cube root. To remove the cube root, cubing both sides, shift this is equal to other side, apply the formula, and the student will solve it at self. Now the question number 2 is given, simplify omegas. The first part is given omega power 12 plus omega power 58 plus omega power 95. Solution, repeat the given question like this. Now omega 12 is divide 12 by 3. So this is equal to omega 3 bracket power 4 like this. Simplify these exponent or these power of the omega. So divide these will be divided by 3 like this. Omega 12, omega 57 dot omega, omega 93 dot omega square. So this is equal to omega 12 is equal to omega 3 into 4, which is equal to 4 3s are 12. And this omega 57 is equal to omega 3 into 19, which when we multiply this 3 with 19, this is equal to 57, omega as it is. Omega 93 is equal to omega 3 and 31. So this is equal to omega, and when we multiply this 31 with 3, this is equal to 93. As omega 3 is equal to 1, so putting the value which is equal to 1, 1, like 1 power 4 which is equal to 1, 1 power 19 which is equal to 1, 1 power 31 which is equal to 1. So this is equal to 1 plus omega square. As we know, 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. So this is equal to 0. So the answer is 0. Now part number 2 is given 1 plus omega minus omega square whole power 7. Solution, repeat the given question. Now, as we know, 1 plus omega is equal to omega square. So putting the value of 1 plus omega which is equal to minus omega square. Minus omega square, this is equal to minus 2 omega square. Now apply this power 7 on the both values, on 2 and on omega square, like this. Minus 2 power 7, omega square power 7. 2 into 7 which is equal to 14. So this 14 is equal to omega 12 dot omega square, and omega 12 is equal to omega 3 into 4. As we know that omega 3 is equal to 1. So after simplification, this is equal to minus 128 omega square. Now the question number 3, prove that 1 plus omega into 1 plus omega square, 1 minus omega square is equal to 6. Solution, taking left hand side, multiply these two terms like this. 1 into 1 plus omega square plus 2 omega into 1 omega square. Now taking common minus sign from omega and omega square. So this is equal to, now taking 2 common from these two terms, which is equal to 1 plus 2 into omega square plus 4 omega cube as it is, 1 minus omega plus omega square as it is. As 1 plus omega square is equal to minus 1 and omega cube is equal to 1. So putting the value, omega square plus omega is equal to minus 1, like this. Omega cube is equal to 1 and omega plus omega square is equal to minus 1. 1 as it is, plus into minus, minus 2 ones are 2, 4 ones are 4, minus into minus plus. So this is equal to 4 plus 1 which is equal to 5, and 5 minus 2 which is equal to 3, and 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, 2 3s are 6, like this, which is the right hand side. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. Now the next part number 2 is given 1 minus iota 3 square root power 4 minus 1 minus iota 3 square root power 5 is equal to 512 omega square. Now taking left hand side, as we know that minus 1 plus 3 square root iota divided by 2 is equal to omega. So shift this 2 to the other side. So minus 1 plus 3 square root iota is equal to 2 omega, and minus 1 minus 3 square root iota divided by 2 is equal to omega square. So this implies minus 1 minus 3 square root iota is equal to 2 omega square. Therefore, putting the values, 2 omega power 4, 2 omega square power 5. Now apply these two powers on the terms inside the brackets, like this. 2 power 4 omega power 4, 2 power 5 omega power 2, 5s are 10. Now these two are like terms, and these omega power 4 and omega 5 power 10 is like term. So the exponent will be added like this. So this is equal to 2 power 9 and omega power 14, which is equal to 2 power 9 omega power 12 dot omega square. Now this is equal to 512 omega cube power 4 and omega square. As omega cube is equal to 1, so putting the values, now after simplification, 512 is equal 512 omega square is equal to right hand side. So the left hand side is equal to right hand side. Now question number 4 is given. Show that x cube minus y cube is equal to x minus y, x minus omega y, x minus omega square y. Right hand side is equal to this. Now multiply first these two brackets like this. We get x square minus omega square xy minus omega xy plus omega cube y square. Taking xy common from these two terms, as we know omega plus omega square is equal to minus 1 and omega cube is equal to 1. So putting these values, xy as it is, x square minus into minus, which is equal to plus, and 1 into y square is equal to this. This is according to the formula, is equal to x cube minus y cube, which is the left hand side. Hence the left hand side is equal to right hand side. Again part number 2 is given. Now solution, taking left hand side, we multiply. First of all, this is equal to omega 4, which is equal to omega cube dot omega, and this is equal to omega 8, which is equal to omega 6 into omega square. So this is equal to x, as omega cube is equal to 1, so putting the value like this. Now this is equal to as we know that 1 plus omega is equal to minus omega square, and 1 plus omega square is equal to minus omega. Now putting the value, this is equal to minus omega square, this is equal to omega, this is equal to omega square, and this is equal to omega. Now multiply these two terms, minus into minus plus omega cube, multiply these two terms, which is equal to minus into minus plus and omega cube, as we know that omega cube is equal to 1, so putting the value 1 into 1, which is equal to 1, so the left hand side is equal to right hand side.